Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone and good morning. I hope you all are well, you all are healthy and happy and stay happy and healthy. Inshallah ta'ala. My lots and lots of prayers for you mere bachcho. All right, let's start today's lesson. Today the date is 24th September. The year is 2020 and the day today is Thursday. 24 9 20. Circle time first. Dictation word is and. You tell what are the spellings of and? A N D and. Good job. Now, how many months are there in an Islamic year? Islamic year, how many months? 12 months in an Islamic year. And we have to learn the names of the Islamic months. There are 12 months in an Islamic year. I hope you all are watching the videos that I have shared with you to learn the Islamic names. Your Ma'am Sana will also be revising the names of Islamic months with you, bete. 12 months of Islamic year. What is the name of your country? Very easy. What is the name of your country? Pakistan. Good job, bete. Good job. Who was the founder of Pakistan? Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah was the founder of Pakistan. Alright, we learned a dua for going upstairs. When we go upstairs, what should we say? Allahu Akbar. What should we say? Allahu Akbar. This dua is been told to us by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Whenever we go upstairs, remember to say the dua Allahu Akbar. And what is the meaning of Allahu Akbar? Allah is the biggest. Allah is the greatest. Allah sabse bada hai. All right, beta. Moving on. Lessons for today. English. We need to do workbook pages number 29, 30 and 31. For maths, we need to do book C1 page number 21 and a workbook page also in which we have to write the spellings of 15. What are the spellings of 15? F-I-F-T-E-E-N. F-I-F-T-E-E-N. 15. And then social studies, we need to do workbook page number 11. And then reading, book 2A, page number 22. And you all have finished the book, ORT book House for Sale. So you need to read whole book of ORT House for Sale. I will be sharing the link of reading as well, and I'm sure you can do the reading of the book on your own as well. Remember that what are the events of the story, what is happening in the story, who are the main characters of the story, and reading, of course. All right, beta. Let's start today's lessons. English first. English. You. All right, beta. First of all, I need you to look at this picture and look at the sounds. C, K, K, and K, K. They all make the same sound, which is K, K. And look at these two castanets, castanets. These are pictures of castanets. What is the action of K? Raise hands and snap fingers together as if playing castanets and say k k k. Raise hands, everyone please raise your hands and snap fingers and say together. Raise hands, snap your fingers and as if you are playing castanets. Castanets are instruments that some Spanish singers and Spanish people used to play called castanets. 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 The sound of these letters are the same, which is snap your fingers, hands in the air, snap your fingers and say k k k k k k. Everyone, k k k k k k. Good job, good job. What are the sounds? K k k. All right, beta. Moving on to our workbook. Please open your English workbook, page number 29. Write today's date, which is 24-9-20, and write C.W classwork. Look at the sounds again, bete. What are the sounds? K, 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 k. They all make the same sound. K, k, k. Look at this lady. She is a Spanish dancer and she is performing and she is playing castanets. She is holding castanets in her hands, which make the sound k, 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 k. And the action, you already know, Alhamdulillah, raise hand and snap fingers as if playing castanets and say k, k, k. All right, beta. Next, page number 30 and 31. First, we need to do page number 30. Again, bete, write today's date 24-9-20 and CW. What do we need to do in this page, beta? We need to trace and then we have to learn about some vocabulary of k. First read what is written. Curly caterpillar. K. What is this letter, beta? Starting from this dot, we have to trace it like this. Starting from this point, you have to draw with your pencil a beautiful K. My K is not so beautiful, but I'm sure you can draw better than me. Right? Okay, bete. Curly caterpillar K. Who is it? What is this? This is a caterpillar. Caterpillar. And this is a shape of K. C. Right? See K. Caterpillar. And read this beta. Kicking. Kicking. K. See? What is this? This is a K. And what is the K doing? It's kicking. Kick. It's kicking. K and K. Same sounds. But the letters are C and K. We call them C and K, but they make the same sound, which is K. Remember this, beta. Okay. First line, you need to trace. Beautiful handwriting. You have to trace in a beautiful handwriting, starting from number 1. See, the small number 1 is written. You have to trace, you have to go from here, starting from the line and touching the bottom line. Again, trace starting from the dot and going from top to bottom, touching the bottom line. All the way you have to trace all this line k, k, k. Okay? And then over here you have to write to k 2 times k in freehand writing. Starting from this line and going till this line properly. K. Next thing beta, K. K. You have to write K. First thing, starting from number 1, make a line, go till the bottom line, and then make a small circle like this, and then go down touching the line like this. There are 2 ways of writing small k, k. This is a way, and there is another way, which is like this. Make a small line and make a smaller line like this and make another smaller line like this. Don't forget that you have to keep touching the line. Okay, beta, there are 2 ways to write, but here you have to write in this way. This is also K. This is also K. K. And this is also K. But you have to follow this method because this is precursive handwriting and you must know both ways of writing. In nursery class, you have done this. But over here, you have to write in this handwriting. Make a nice line starting from the dot and then starting from this point, go like this, join the line again and then make a small a kick of K. All the way you have to write, you have to trace all these letters and you have to again write a beautiful K in freehand writing over here in the last part of this line. In the third line, you have to write C and K together. You know, C and K, whenever they come together, they also make the same sound. K, k, like over here in this word. Kick. Can you see the spellings? K-I-C-K-I-N-G. Kicking. This K, C-K make the sound K when they are together. C-K. When they C-K are together, they make the same sound. K, K, K. This also make the same sound. K. This also make the same sound. K. And CK together makes the same sound. K. You have to trace beautifully and then over here you have to write CK 2 times in the last part of this line. Everyone, I hope you will be doing it in a beautiful handwriting and don't forget to make the sounds while you write. Now, the capital K. Here we did the capital C and here we are doing the capital K. How do we write capital K? Starting from this dot, going all the way down and then again starting from here, touching this first line and then going all the way to the bottom. Again here beta, you have to trace capital K starting from top line, going till bottom line and then make a line diagonally like this and another line diagonally going all the way till the bottom line. Okay, you have to trace capital K and now look at these vocabulary pictures. What is this? Who can tell? Who can tell? What is this? We just learnt about it. Castanets. Castanets. Very nice, beta. It starts with the letter K. C. C. K. You have to write K and say the word castanets. Castanets. Good job. Now look at this. This is cat. And what are these little kittens? The baby of cat are called kittens. Mama cat and baby cats are called kittens. So here we will read C-A-T, cat, cat, cat. And here K-I-T-T-E-N, kitten, kitten, cat, kitten. This is the cat and these are the kittens. And look, one small kitten is hiding behind the mama cat. Look, can you look at him? Yeah, you can. Alright, next picture. What is this, beta? This is a picture of a kite. Kites fly in the air. Have you ever flown a kite? If you haven't, it's alright, no problem. But remember that the kite starts with the letter K and the sound is K. So we will write small k, K, K-I-T-E, kite. Okay, we look at the picture one more time and read the words. This is a castanets. These are castanets. There are two castanets, so that's why it's a pair of castanets. So we will write as castanets. These are castanets. Okay, what is this? Cat. What are these? Kittens. Kittens. One is kitten, and if there are more than one, then we say kittens. One is kitten, and there are three kittens. One is hiding behind its mama. And the third picture is kite. Kite. Okay, next page, bete. Next page number 31. Please write today's date and classwork 24/9/20. Today's date and classwork. And look at the sounds. C, K, 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 K. And you already know the action. You have to raise your hand and snap your fingers and as if you are playing castanets and say k k k. These are the pictures of castanets. Again, beta, you have to trace C first, C, K. And on these dots, you have to write freehand. Beautiful handwriting, joining the lines. You have to touch the bottom line and the top line. First, touch the top line and then touch the bottom line. Beautiful handwriting. In the first line, you have to write C, K, and in this second line, you have to write K. The same way we did on the previous page. First, make a line starting from number 1 and then number 2. You have to make a small circle and then go down kicking as if you're kicking. Again, make a line first, make a small circle and go down. Remember, beta, you don't have to go all the way up here. Stay in this line. Stay in this line, smaller line. All the way, and then on these dots you have to write in a free handwriting. After writing, after tracing, we will be now reading the words and we will be doing this activity. Small activity is to be done. Who can read? Can you read, beta? Let's try to read. Look at these small dots written underneath every sound. Wherever there is a dot, it means there is one sound. One dot means one sound. One sound is k, a, t. First sound is k, second sound is a, and third sound is t. K, a, t. Now, moving faster, going faster. K, a, t, k, a, t, cat, cat. Next word. Again, there are one, two, three sounds. First sound is k, second is I, third is p. Now we will blend these sounds. K, I, p, k, I, p. Going faster. K, I, p, k, I, p, k, I, p, kip. What is this? Kip, kip. Next word. How many sounds are there? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 sounds. P, I, and CK together make the same sound and one sound. We don't have to say k and k 2 times. We don't have to say them k k. CK make one sound which is k. We will make the sounds like this. P, I, k, p, I, k. Blend them together and going faster. P, I, k, pick, p, I, k, pick, pick. This word is pick. Fourth word, how many sounds? See, 1 dot, 2 dot, 3 dot. So again, we have 3 sounds. First sound is s, second is a, and third is k. C and K together make one sound, which is k. Now make the sounds and blend them together to read the word. How? Ak, 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 sack, sack, sack. Read the words one more time. Cat, kip, pick, sack. Good job, Pite. Good job. Now, this activity. 3 of these pictures have a k sound in them. Cross out the one that does not. We have 4 pictures, and one of these pictures does not have a k sound. We have to cross that picture. So let's see and say the names of these pictures to find out which picture has which sound. What is this? Cat. K. Ka. Right? K sound is coming in cat. So this is not the picture which we have to cross. This is correct one. Next, what is this picture of? Kite. K. Kite. So this is a picture which has k sound. So we will not cross it. Next picture. What is this? This is a camel. What is this? It's a camel. So camel has a k sound. So we will not have to cross it. This is correct. Look at this picture. What is this? This is a parrot or a bird. Parrot does not have the k sound. A bird does not have the k sound. So this is the picture that does not have a k sound, so we need to cross it. We need to cross this picture. So bete, you have to cross this picture or put a small cross like this. This is the correct picture because it has a k sound. This is kite, it has a k sound. This is camel, this has a k sound. But parrot or a bird does not have a k sound, so we will put a cross on it. Alright beta, English work is done. Now we will be moving on to our next lesson. Maths workbook. Please open the page which has the spellings written of 15. Number in words. We will be writing the spellings of 15. F-I-F-T-E-E-N. 15. F-I-F-T-E-E-N. You need to first trace 3 times and then you have to write in a free handwriting on your own below these 3 lines. It's very easy for you. I know that you can do on your own and also learn the spellings if you haven't so far. Next beta maths ka we have to do another page of book C1. Book C1, page number 21. It's very interesting. Look at the pictures. Page number 21. Don't forget to write today's date, classwork and day. Today the date is 24-9-20. C.W. And the day, what is the day today? Thursday. 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 First thing, fill the number line. 15 and 16 are missing. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16 are missing. Please write 15 and 16 to complete the number line. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now read. Big animals. Big elephants. Big elephants. Circle the elephant with longer trunk. There are 2 elephants. See, this is a trunk of one animal and this is a trunk of another animal. This animal is baby elephant and this is daddy elephant. Baby elephant, daddy elephant. Daddy elephant has a smaller trunk, but the baby elephant has a longer trunk. It has a longer trunk. So we will be circling the baby elephant. Please put a circle on the baby elephant. Good job. Now, color the bigger elephant. Which one is bigger? Baby elephant is bigger or daddy elephant is bigger? Baby is smaller and daddy is bigger. So you need to color the daddy elephant. You need to color the daddy elephant. Put a circle around baby elephant because it has a longer trunk, and color the daddy elephant because it is bigger. It's bigger. They have told us to circle the elephant with longer trunk, which is baby elephant, and they have told us to color the bigger elephant, which is daddy elephant. So we need to color daddy elephant. All right, beta. Now what do we have to do? We have to fill in the blanks. Dash elephant is taller than dash elephant. Which one is taller? Daddy elephant is taller. Why? Because the baby elephant is standing on this. Daddy elephant is taller. Daddy elephant is bigger and taller. So we will be writing daddy elephant is taller than baby elephant. Daddy. Daddy elephant is taller. And you know, whenever we start a sentence, the sentence is beginning. So D will be capital. D will be capital written in the start of a sentence. Daddy elephant is taller than baby elephant. Okay, next. Baby elephant. First, we need to understand. So, we will be looking at it as if we don't know. Dash elephant is lighter than dash elephant. Which one is lighter and which one is heavier? The smaller elephant will be lighter and the bigger elephant will be heavier. So which one would be lighter? कौन सा वाला elephant हल्का होगा और कौन सा भारी होगा? Lighter हल्का कौन सा होगा? Baby elephant will be lighter. And which one will be heavier? Daddy elephant will be heavier. So we will be writing baby elephant is lighter than daddy elephant. And again, the start of the sentence, B will be capital. Baby elephant is lighter than daddy elephant. So one more time we will revise. Which an elephant has longer trunk? This one. So we will put a circle around. Which elephant is bigger? This elephant is bigger. So we will color it. Which elephant is taller? This elephant is taller because it's bigger. And which elephant is lighter? Baby elephant will be lighter because it's smaller. Smaller and shorter than the daddy elephant. So it will also be lighter. All right, beta. Good job. Everyone has done. Everyone has written. Everyone has understood. Well done. Now, another subject that we need to do is social studies. Social studies workbook, page number 11. We will be talking about some of the feelings that we can feel with our senses. How many senses do we have? We have 5 senses. So we will be discussing about few senses today in our social studies work. Please open page number 11. Write today's date, which is 24-9-20. 24-9-20. And write classwork also. And the topic is things. How do we feel those things? Put a tick mark on the things that taste sweet. Look at the pictures. What are the pictures over here, beta? Sweet. The things that taste sweet, we need to tick those. Candy. Is it sweet? मीठी होती है? Yes, it is sweet. So what do we need to do? We need to put a tick mark. Burger. Is it sweet? Burger मीठा होता है? No, मीठा नहीं होता. It's not sweet. So we will not tick it. Or you can put a cross if you want, or just don't tick it. Cupcake. Cupcake, tell me, is it sweet or it's not sweet? मीठा होता है? Yes, it is sweet. So we will need to put a tick mark on it. Next, put a tick mark on the things that feel cold. Cold. Ice cream. Is it cold or is it hot? It is cold. So we need to put a tick mark. It is cold. A candle. It's burning. Fire is coming out of that candle. So will it be hot or cold? It will not be cold. So we will not tick it. We will not tick it, or we can put a cross on it if you want, or don't tick it. This is ice in a glass of juice maybe or water, but you can see the ice inside. So ice, will it be hot or will it be cold? It will be cold because ice is cold. So we will be putting a tick. Oh, such a bigger tick. All right, beta. Put a tick on the cold things. We have already done 2 exercises. Next exercises, we have to put a tick mark on the things that feel soft. And we need to cross the things which feel hard. Table. If you press it, will it go down? Press करेंगे तो नरम लगेगा या सख्त लगेगा? Will it be soft or hard? It is hard. It's hard, so we need to put a cross on it. Cross the table. Next picture are mittens, woolen mittens or gloves you can say. So when we press the gloves, will they be hard or soft? We wear them in our hands, so they are not hard. They are soft. So we will be putting a tick mark. And these are the slices of a bread. Bread, is it hard or is it soft? Imagine that you are pressing a piece of bread. Bread is hard or soft? Is it? Is it hard? No, it's not hard. It is soft. You guessed it correct. It is soft. Okay, next there's a picture of a door. Door is hard or soft? It is not soft. It is hard. Doors are hard, so we need to put a cross. All right, beta. Social studies is done. Next, reading. Keywords with Peter and Jane. Book 2A, page number 22. Please open your books, page number 22, and read. You can read in the class as well, online with ma'am. Pat wants the fish. Pat wants the fish. Pat wants the fish. Pat wants the fish. No, 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 says Jane. You come here. No, 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 says Jane. You come here. Come here. Pat, come here. No, no, no. Okay, beta. Reading of 2A is done, and next thing you need to do, you need to read whole book of ORT as your homework. Whole book of House for Sale. Let's discuss today's homework. You have to do the reading of the book 2A, page number 22. You have to do the reading of whole book House for Sale, and you have to learn the dictation word and. A-N-D, and. And beta, any classwork that is left, you have to complete it. Because today we did lots of things. But mashallah, you're in KG class. You're grown up now. So work is not difficult for you. You can do on your own. Right? If you missed anything, if you were not able to complete the work timely, please complete your work. And if you want to rewind this video, you want to watch it again, if you didn't understand anything, please rewind this video and watch it again. Alright beta, take care of yourself. See you soon inshallah ta'ala. Allah Hafiz.